Hello everyone. Today we have a edition video blog because of course it's more fun to see him run around and play around than looking at me. Come on. So today I want to talk about how was the last week with two really important projects for me. One was a seminar that I gave for the staff or the teachers of the methodologies of music training program of the Javeriana University in Bogota. They're all teachers from the music department, and we work together now since I think since 11 years that I'm giving a module in this program, and my module is about online learning and how to use the internet to spark the motivation of students and how to use the internet to research and basically an aid for the mirror. So I was of course not expecting this pandemic, and now all the stuff that I've been working now since 15 years when I started at the Javeriana University when I was a teacher of the youth program. Well, now it's more important than ever, and many educators and many facilitators need these tools. So it's basically now that the program is figuring out how to update and create the content in a virtual manner. Well, many of them have a lot of challenges working this way because for methodologies like ORF and Kodali, you kind of need space. You need to be able to interact physically with others. So I basically proposed a very interactive seminar where we not only discovered some tools and some platforms to deliver all this content, but more how to change your mindset and how to think different as a teacher, and how to basically take advantage of all the tools that you can find in internet that you could not or you can't use on a presential lesson. So we talked about a lot about that and figuring out the challenges and figuring out alternative ways to present content, and it was really, really good. They really loved it, and they wanted more like a regular type of conversation and a regular follow-up of the work. So I'm basically putting up like a work plan and putting up like a whole strategy into how to working like that. And my module is going to start this week on Wednesday, and it's going to be 10 times or 10 Wednesdays until June. And it's super cool because many of the teachers or of my colleagues are going to be attending my module, and that's amazing. Of course, it also gives me a little bit more pressure to deliver amazing content, and that's super cool. I'm really happy that that's going on. And the other thing was an interactive seminar that I prepared for the Musicians Without Borders trainers and staff, and that was pretty awesome. I worked a lot. I really worked very, very hard following Bogdan Manta's advice. He is basically a trainer and a coach, and he trains and coaches organizations and entrepreneurs for online presentations and basically public speaking and lots of other very helpful things. And so I went out, planned the best seminar possible, where I just wanted to make it very interactive. I wanted to make it as much active as possible. So I wanted to show all the tools that I have been using for the last 15 years about how to spark the motivation in others, in your participants or your students. And actually Morgan Masterman, she's working very closely with me, and she offered to create an illustration for this presentation, and she's a really amazing illustrator, and I could not be happier. It's a drawing of motivation, and when I was explaining to her, oh, there he goes. And when I was explaining to her how I thought about this concept of motivation, I needed to have like this image of how we we as trainers, facilitators, and educators, we have this opportunity and this amazing responsibility of sparking motivation in others like wildfire. And she created the most amazing drawing about it, and you can see that in my Facebook page. It's now one of the cover images. So that online seminar was really fantastic. I went on and gave up examples and really basic possibilities of stuff that you can do with the internet. And I showed them a little bit of the work that I have been doing now with Tontalente in Germany and with our group of youngsters there. And how are we now in this moment sparking motivation with them. Because they are now, of course, at home. Many live with big families at home, and it's hard to be yourself when you are limited in your movement or restricted in how you go out. So we're doing a lot of amazing activities and challenges, and we are getting tons of videos from them, and they're creating their own songs, and we are supporting them into writing their own Corona songs, and I hope I can share some of that work with you guys. But yeah, it's basically how to use collaboration tools, online collaboration tools, to really go to the next level, to have people working on their own, happy, learning and developing. And well, now with the All Stars project in London, looks like that we're gonna start a collaboration between the two organizations. and we're working on that. Actually, the German group is now working on a way to present themselves, to approach the London group, and we're really soon gonna interacting with the two groups, and I hope that this online collaboration between the two countries will move these youngsters into doing lots of creative work. So that was all about the seminar, and we of course did amazing Musicians Without Borders type of warm-ups and activities using online meeting or conferencing platforms, and online collaboration music creation tools. And it was super fun, and I'm happy that they liked it and that they found it helpful and useful. So that was basically all about last week. And now this week, of course, things are not stopping, and I'm starting out with, or actually finishing with, a big application to do a European exchange, cultural exchange, and I'm going to tell you more about this later. But since there is so much request for these online trainings and interactive seminars, I am already started working and thinking to offer one of these trainings for the Spanish-speaking community. So I'm cooking something right now, and cooking something also with my good friend Sebe Velasco in Catalonia. And yeah, it's gonna be, I think it's more news are coming. So stay tuned and say bye to the pop. Ciao people, bye bye.